Hi everybody and welcome back to Kaelie's Reads. Today I'm going to show you how to get how to get arcs without having to put your mailing address out there if you don't want to do that. Okay. So you'll see that I already have an account on all these websites. So I'm not actually going to create a new account, but I am going to show you how to put one in. So, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So first you're going to put in your login name, your password, your first name, which I'm just going to do that one, your email address, and then it asks you to select a reviewer or a member type. I'm going to click reviewer. Choose what best define, and it says down here at the bottom, choose what best defines you as an advocate or industry professional. After registration, a guided walkthrough will help you complete your profile and indicate your primary audience. So then you're gonna click I have read and agree to the privacy policy. I agree to NetGalley terms of use and confirm them that I am at least 18 years of age. And then this one is optional. I would like to receive NetGalley newsletters to be informed about new books, campaigns, and special highlights in my favorite categories. And then you click I'm not a robot and then register. So I can't show, and you can, here is the member/reader version of register, and then here's the publisher/author request for NetGalley terms and pricing. So then if you're a publisher or author, you fill out all this information and then click submit. But let me sign into NetGalley now and I will show you what my profile looks like. So here, I suppose I can kind of show you without having to go through the guidance. So here it says, since I have a reviewer account, I'm going to say, under reviewer, it's going to say and it says, where do you primarily review books? And then the default will be select one, but I have blog/website, and then you're going to click save. And then you have the next section here is categories. And you can add categories that interest you. So I have And it says, tell us what kind of books interest you. I have erotica, new adult, romance, sports, teens, and teens and YA, and you can add more by clicking this drop down here. And then I'm going to click save so that it doesn't get messed up. But you don't have to click save. Well, you kind of do. And then I have topics. Tell us what topics interest you. I have audiobook, debut authors, and indie reads. And then and then you can add, let me see, if I click, sorry, I need to click edit here. If I click edit, I can add book club in translation, social issues are the options that I have left. And then down here you have your bio. So I have, it's really long, but I have this bio. And then I have where I share reviews. I am connected to my Goodreads and my TikTok, and then I have a link. And then you can add or edit websites here. I'm going to click save because that's what I was saying. And then my primary audience from the links provided, choose the primary way you share reviews. And I'm primarily doing it on my blog. My blog does get a little bit behind, but I still have those. And then under the site about you, you have your devices. I have both the NetGalley Shelf app on my phone, and I have sent to Kindle. So there's a little thing. There's a way you can do that, which I will show you how to get this email address sent to how to get the email address that I have in this box. I will show you where to get that, and actually let me do it first. Now I did customize my Kindle email address for both my devices, so I'll just leave that open. You are going to go to your, you're going to go to the Amazon.com website. It's .com for me, but you're going to go to the Amazon website, click on account, click on digital service and device support, and then here you can click on manage content and devices, and then you're going to go over to preferences actually, and then scroll down until you get to personal document settings. Now I did have to update this before. Um, and so you'll see that both actually have the same I will fix my um, I will fix my um, thing here. Actually, I will fix this one so you guys can see what it is. So to edit it, it will just be random um, at first, and then you're just gonna click this, and originally it'll have at Gmail, but you want to get rid of the second at and gmail.com and click save. I have to refresh that real quick. Um, but once you get that situated, get your email address figured out, you want to go figure out what your Kindle email address is. You're going to copy and paste it into this box, and NetGalley does give you step-by-step instructions. Um, there it is. But I'm just going to show you here. Whoops. And then it says to read, before you click the link, it says step 1, it says to read on a Kindle or Kindle app, please add Kindle at netgalley.com as an improved email address to receive files in your Amazon account. So let me show you where that is. So you'll scroll down to approved personal document email list, and I have a lot here because I also work with publishers and stuff. But you'll see that at Kindle or Kindle at netgalley.com is the very top one. Um, so I am just going, and you'll see that I have a Kindle and, and basically the Kindle app on my phone. That's why it says Kaelie's Kindle and then Kaelie's Android device. Um, but once you have the, I'm just, here, let me click add new. So to add one, you're just going to you're going to click add new approved email address down the bottom. Your list will be shorter than mine. And then it says hopefully, or it'll be blank. And then you will type in the approved email address here. I'm just going to click paste and then click add email address. And then since that already exists for my email approved list, it just gave me an error, but yours will pop once you put that in there and you click add address, it'll say it's successfully been added or it hasn't. Um, and then you'll receive emails from, you will get emails from the NetGalley, from NetGalley, and they will automatically, if you click um, the option that sent to your email address that you use for your Kindle devices, it will show up on your devices. And then here are my tilt security. So it has, and I'm showing you this email because it is my um, business email. It is not a personal email, but it says email address and then it shows you what it is. Gives you an option to change it. Allow publishers to view your email address. If enabled, only publishers books you've requested can view your email address. So, and that's what that is. And then it says change password. And then it says public preferences. By default, public preferences on NetGalley site on the NetGalley site will be displayed with your profile photo, first name, last initial, and member type. If you prefer to replace your name with an auto-generated alias, display next to your reviews instead. So I can change it over at any time, but I'm going to leave it. And then region preferences, and then it says choose to filter the NetGalley catalog so only books available to members in your region, US, are visible. Yes, I have that set, and then it says Net subscriptions, so I can unsubscribe from the NetGalley newsletter and promotions and weekly checklist at any time. And then the last option is delete account, which I'm not going to do. And then dashboard is basically just your home page. And then your um, shelf is your start reading, which I have nothing. Your gift feedback, which I have nothing. And then your feedback, or feedback sent, is all the reviews that you've sent feedback to. And then not active, which I have one pending request and then 5 that got denied that were all part of that were all actual marks. And then archived and not downloaded. And then I have one will not give feedback for. And then find titles. Here's, and then you can click on feature, favorite publishers, auto approvals, and I have no auto approvals right now. That basically means auto approvals mean that the publisher likes my feedback so much that they put me on the auto approved list. So even if so when a publisher or author does that, I think it's just publishers. But when a publisher puts me on the auto-approved list for their NetGalley profile, I automatically get the uh, sorry, I automatically get the book without having to wait and have someone manually approve it. And then browse publishers, and you can favorite publishers. Um, you can favorite publishers so that you can find them easily. So any of them with hearts by them, any of them with hearts. So it says hearts mean I like them. Check marks mean auto approved. So you'll see that I have no auto approved. And this is just the um, A's and then go all the way to Z. I don't know what this one is. Oh, that one is the ones that have numbers in them. And you'll see that I can view all publishers. Or I can view available to US members. Or I can view available to Canada members. Or I can view available to Australia, I believe, and New Zealand. But I have it so it's available to um, US members because I live in the US. Each one of these websites is going to take me a while. So if you want, I can do a more in-depth video on them. But there's what NetGalley registration process looks like. And then here's a new website I found called Book Sirens. Book Sirens, you just have to put in your email address and then you're available to start arc reading. Mm, so let me go in and go to Google. I'm going to switch this quick. Should have done that before. And then I can confirm my email. And then it looks like they already so it and then it asked where I review websites. I'm gonna put Goodreads and BookBub. And I do ebooks and audiobooks. Don't do physical books. And then it says before the book is published, I basically do all of them. I don't really care. And then here's the rest of them. And then it's going to, now my account is already set up, but those options. And then I'm just going to click edit here. So here's what your edit profile looks like. Your So the basics first name and profile photo. If let me remove it and update my account here. So oh, update settings right there. So since I removed my profile photo, I just have this. I'm gonna call it. I have this gray bubble with a white whale's tail in it, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna click edit, and then I'm gonna click choose file, and then I have everything set up here. I'm going to do book, whoops, not book tracking. I'm gonna do PR. No, I'm not. Jeez, if I can't. Oh, I'm gonna go under blog here a second. And then I'm gonna go under business brand, is how I have it. And then my logo, click my square logo, click open, and that's how you add a logo or profile photo to it. So I just have my name, my first name, my profile photo, and then it says review request. You can put it as accepting request or not accepting request. At any point, you just have to go into edit, and then they have this beta reading request, which let me open this in a new tab and I can show you. Whoops, that's a different website. Um, okay. I'm gonna have my computer read this because I'm gonna do a lot of talking.
Talk. Typically, a beta reader reviews a draft that has gone through at least one revision. An alpha reader reviews a draft that is still without an ending or is completely unrevised. Alpha and beta readers must be well educated generally, with a good knowledge of current affairs, citation needed. This enables them to read works in the current context, with regard to both world affairs and the target market that the work is aimed at, citation needed. A proofreader usually only looks at grammar and spelling and is a paid professional, citation needed, while a beta reader is more holistic in their scope. A critique partner is a trained writer who test reads from the perspective of an author, while a beta reader is a trained reader, test reading from the perspective of a typical reader. A sensitivity reader is a specific type of beta reader who is from a culture that the author is not familiar with. 3. See also, edit. Beta testing.
So those wouldn't be on here is I have listed those as accepting requests. Um, but I can change those. I can change any of this at any point. I just have to click edit from my profile page. Um, okay. So next question is who can request a review? I have any I have all of them checked and all of them are I have any author checked publishers or publicists slash PR agents, small publishers, and top 100 publishers. So that means like Penguin Teen, any of those, any of the big publishers. They're in the top 100. I have I have all of that checked. Then the next one is Compton. Okay, I'll just have my computer read that
Edit
question
profile.
to you.
Account social genre. Compensation policy. My
Compensation
reviews are free. My
policy.
reviews
So I have my reviews are free. The other option you can check. You can actually check both, but I don't believe that they recommend it. Under compensation policy, you have my reviews are free. My reviews require payment, which I have my reviews are free checked, and then it asks where you can post your reviews. I have Goodreads, BookBub, and then I can check Instagram, Twitter. I can basically check any of these, but the ones I have checked are Goodreads, BookBub, and then my own blog slash feed. You can check Amazon, Goodreads, BookBub, Barnes& Noble, Kobo, Google Play, Apple Books, your own blog, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And then, like you saw when I put my email address in, it did that. And then I have, and then it says, what stage of book do you review? Which, that's what the silent process is pretty much um, when you put your email address in. So on the homepage, once I'm signed out, when I first signed up, it just asked me for what stages. It asked me for my email address that I wanted to use, which I picked my Gmail email. This email address is the one I wanted to use. And then it asked me what stage of books I review, which I checked all of them. And then I believe it asked me for genres as well, which is in a different tab, but I will show that to you. The next question on this page is, which book formats do you review? So I have EPUB/Mobi, which those EPUB/Mobi are the files that Amazon, so the Kindle app, uses. And then I have PDF, which I can read on my laptop. And I have audiobook checked. But for all your options, you have the three that I have checked, as well as paperback and hardback. I don't have those checked because I don't review physical copies. Then for contact, it has the email address you want to use. We will, it says we will correspond with you via this email. We don't show this email to anyone else. So that's how book signers will contact you, is any email that you put in this box or that you sign up with. And then it asks for your Kindle email, which you guys saw how to do. Other updates. None of that, so I'm just going to click update to make sure that everything sticks or stays. And then other updates, there's nothing that I have to describe, and then it says your genre preferences. I'm going to click save changes. And then, oh, it's because, so then it will show you these all in a different, all under one page, but here we'll go to socials next. It asks you to put in all your socials. So it has, I have my Goodreads, my Amazon, my book loves in there. And then I also have my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Listly, Library Things, Audible, the Story app, and YouTube. Those are all the ones that I have. And then up at the top, it will tell me my social reach. And then genres. So here are all the genres. It says tell us what you like. And I have all these things, all these genres things checked. And then it says tell. So if I put in romance and I click romance, it's going to, it's already there, but it says It'll take a few minutes for updated ones too. So there's all these black boxes are all the ones that I picked that I like to read. And then it says underneath that, tell us what you don't like. So if I type in fantasy, and I type in so since I typed in fantasy and I clicked on romance fantasy, here hold on. If I type in if I type an F in the box, all these options will pop up. So you got fanical, I don't know how to pronounce it. Fantasy, fantasy, romance, fiction, family. And if I click on fantasy, romance, it pops up down there. In my do not like this section, which I'm going to actually leave. Now I'm going to add one up here. I'm going to add paranormal romance up here. Because I do like paranormal romance. It just depends on what type. And then there's how that'll go. And then downloads. It says pending complete. Here are the two that I checked. Okay, those did automatically save. So then also under account, here's a part that I missed. It gives you, whoops, so here's where you put in all your socials. I told you that. And then once I put in all my social, it also asks you for blog or websites and book blogs. So I just put in my site name, my homepage, my about page, my review policy, and contact URL. And it says reviewer's name because more than one person can run a website. But it's just me. So there's how that will work. And then if I click on I can close my reviewer account under here too. I can change my password, which I'm not going to do. So, and you can share your profile. You can do it by widget, which if I click on this, whoops. Okay, so there's my widget, so I'm just going to click copy, and I'm going to actually I'm going to show you where I put my widgets on my website. Here a second. So let me go to, I run my website through Blogger. I'm going to go to Layout. And I'm going to go to wait. I'm going to click Add Gadget here. And then I'm going to click on HTML/JavaScript. And I'm going to paste that in there. Then can I copy? And I'm going to click on Profile. Second. And we will go through all of this on my profile page in a moment. I just need to find a way to copy the title of this website. So I'm going to click and click copy and click paste and click save. So once that is in there, I'm going to click here to show you guys. And then here's all my book selling stuff. My reader ranking stuff for book science. I will leave that open, but I'm going to pull it down and make it so it's all one. And I'm also going to pull this down. So here, sorry, I'm trying to organize myself a little bit more here so that I don't have to have all of these open. Then I'm going to shrink that. So that's how you add books on a widget to Flipboard. I I won't do stuff later. But once you have all your stuff updated. This whole thing that shows up here took 24 hours, I believe, or more to show up. So all this graph stuff and things I did not put in there. This pops up as soon as you put all your stuff in. But under my profile name, it has a green check mark that says currently accepting review request. And at least on my end, it says last updated August 23rd, 2023. And then you have your edits, which you will have when you're signed in looking at it. But anyone else looking at it that is not you will not have the edit button. And then you have your share button. And then you have genre preferences. You may have this view more that I have, or that I had. You can click on that, it'll expand your preferences, and then it says underneath that, so this first top chunk here, under genre requests, is all the ones that you will accept. And then if you have anything and does not accept, it will all pop up underneath that with a does not accept. And then under that, it shows accept request from, and then it shows where all that is from. And then it shows cross post reviews too. Sorry. And then for me it says Goodreads, Book Club, and Film Blog. And then it says accepts book format. And it says Mobi, EPUB, PDF, audiobook. So basically all the stuff that you checked off in your basic information here, pretty much everything that from your account tab to your genres tab will show up in some form, somewhere on this page. So here's your genre preferences, your requests that you accept from, your formats where you cross post to, your formats that you accept, and then underneath formats that you accept, it will link, it will say bookblog /blog /bookstagram. And it will give you the name of it in red, which is actually a link. And then it will tell you when I last posted, which is August 3rd, 2023. And then it will tell you if my reviews are free or if I get paid for them. And then it says my social reach. And then it says get in touch. So it has my review policy here. And then it has my contact information. Both of those are links to my blog. And then it has all my social media that I linked underneath it in little gray bubbles. And then all this is, so here's my reader rank, which they pull from my, it says down here, let me highlight it. It says, I believe it's all under, all of this is pulled from Goodreads. And if you don't want them to do that, you don't have to give them the okay to. But I gave them the okay to. It says, my books rated 266, reviews written 266, last Goodreads review is August 3rd, average rating 4.6, readers helped 29, and then it says top 1%. Now all these percentages are pulled from my Goodreads information that they imported, but it is something that is not connected to Goodreads. None of this is connected to Goodreads, minus the information that they pull from. So it says top 100, top 1% in sports, top 1% in erotica, top 1% based on reading volume, top 1% in readers helped, top 1% in books from large presses. And it says, and let me read you this little thing here. This little thing, this little wording here in blue. Let me go back and then I can read it. It says, we automatically update reader link once a month. You can expedite things by importing the latest Goodreads reviews, which I have not done. I don't care when they update it or anything like that. So all this information for reader rank will update once a month. And you should be able to, if I can, hold on. Let me refresh, because um, okay, you can't shrink that. It looks like you can, but you can't. And then under trends, so that first box is called reader rank. Now we have my trends. And it says overview. Kaelie has rated 266, which that needs to be updated, but like they say, they only update once a month. And when they say they update reader rank once a month, They update everything once a month. So all this information that I'm about to read to you will update once a month. So it says, Trends Overview. Kaelie has rated / reviewed 260 books, or 266 books, sorry, and over 69K pages with an average rating of 4.6. 39 of these books were rated / reviewed in the last 3 months. Kaelie wrote a review for 266 books. Of these books, 29 people have found Kaelie's written reviews to be helpful on Goodreads. Kaelie is in the top 1% of reviewers on Book Sirens based on book volume. Based on review volume. And then it says, here's a graph. It says, so number of reviews is it's the left-hand side for me. And then review posted date is the bottom. You can filter this line graph by all time, last 6 months, last 3 months. Oh, sorry, the default is all time. And then your other 2 options are last 6 months, last 3 months. And then genre is red. And then it says primary genres. Kaelie reads a diverse set of genres. Actually, Kaelie is in the top 10% of reviewers based on reading diversity. However, Kaelie primarily reviews fiction, romance, and erotica. In fact, Kaelie is in the top 1% of erotica reviewers on Book Sirens. Kaelie rates romance books the highest on average, with an average rating of 4.6. And then this pie graph, I believe all the graphs you can sort by all time, last 6 months, last 3 months, and then it gives you, and then it gives you down here, it gives you what all the different colors mean, which some of these you can't really tell the difference, some of them you can. And then the next one is secondary genres. So here's all so that was primary genres. Primary genres. Here is secondary genres, and it says within fiction, Kaelie specifically reviews romance, women's fiction, erotica, sports fiction, and realistic fiction. Kaelie is the top 50% of sports fiction readers or sports fiction reviewers on Book Sirens. And then age groups. And yep, all the graphs are, well, there's one that's, you can only sort by all time or 6 months. But this next one is all time, last 3 months, last 6 months, last 3 months, age group. And that is the age group graph. Age groups. Human beings, books that have young adult, new adult, and adult characters. In fact, Kaelie is in the top 10% of adult book reviewers on Book Sirens. Kaelie rates new adult books the highest on average with an average rating of 4.8. So, yep. So there's my, and a lot of the young adult books are older books when I was still, like, I'll say, maybe middle school age, which I'm on the older side for my middle school. So I was 14, I believe, in middle school, maybe 13, around that age range. So I was a teen in middle school. Not a teenager, but like a pre-teen in middle school. And I was on the older side of my graduating class. The next one is time periods. Kaelie reviews contemporary historical, which I find funny. I don't review. I guess the 13 books that they count as historical, I don't think of as historical. So, Kaelie reviews contemporary historical, fan fictional, and Renaissance books. In fact, Kaelie is the top 20% of contemporary book reviewers on Book Sirens. Sorry, my voice is wearing out. Kaelie rates contemporary books the highest on average with an average of 4.8. With an average rating of 4.8. Next section is topic, themes, and characters. Kaelie's reviews include other notable characteristics such as the following topics and themes: sports, top 1%, dark, top 5%, family, top 50%, and the following character types: alpha male, bad boys, spies, which is funny because I haven't read that many spy books. Explore all of Kaelie's tastes by navigating the tree chart, click on a node to expand and drag the tree around. Okay, so there's all of that, and there is now sort by unknown. The time periods were all time and last 6 months. The are how you can sort that graph. You can't sort the topics, themes, and characters. Tree thing. Um, tree chart. Then you have strict versus lenient, which you can sort that graph by all time, last 6 months, last 3 months. Kaelie versus Goodreads. Kaelie tends to be a lenient reviewer compared to other readers. However, Kaelie can also be strict because Kaelie has given 18 one-star ratings to date. Following the chart Following the chart plots Following the chart plots the difference Following chart plots the difference between Kaelie's rating and the book's on average rating. Green means Kaelie's rating was higher. Red means Kaelie's rating was lower. According to Kaelie, Secret Tutor by Amber Hart is highly underrated. The Cruiser by Roman Rothler is highly overrated. The Airless by Evie Mitchell is a hidden gem. Kaelie's most popular review is for the book The Piece That Fits by N.J. Gray. Yep, so there's all that information. And then it says, this profile was built using Kaelie's Goodreads data with Kaelie's permission. Down here at the bottom. So there's one website that I use, which that may not. Let me, can I scroll up? Scroll. There we go. Hit the home page there. And click here. And I'm going to click. So that green box that you just saw in my profile, let me go back and I can show you. This one that says next steps, it says next steps, browse ARCs if you face any issues or have suggestions for improvements. you can email hi@booksirens.com. We are excited to have you. Happy reading. So I just click browse and then it brings me to this page. And I can scroll through it and find some that I like, which I don't really have any that I like here right now. Let me go. Oh, there's my Goodreads. Let me open. I'm gonna reopen NetGalley because I'm actually going to put that. And then this one at the top. And there is another website that I use, so I'm going to go ahead and I only walked through that one. I have the same Amazon website open. I will show you that in a moment. Let me pull up. But I will get to that one later. So let's open NetGalley. And here's what I was going to show you is how to, let me get rid of this pop-up down in the bottom. Sorry, this is a really long video, but there's all the, I'm going to leave these open, and I will make a separate video showing you how to request, um, how to request arcs from all of these websites separately. So let me pull these ones separate from, hold on. So I don't need these anymore. Sorry. I'm just going to pull all of these ones over to another. The ones that I have finished, I'm going to pull over to another web browser so I don't get confused. Okay, so let's start with Booksprout. So I'm going So you'll see that on all of these websites, I have an account already, but so I'm going to click down here that says don't have an account, sign up. You can continue with Facebook, Amazon, or just your email. I continued with my email, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. Input all that, and then you just confirm your email address and confirm your password, and then click accept and sign up, which I'm not going to click. And then it'll bring it back here once you confirm that it's actually your email address. And here's how I click sign up. And you'll have these tags open once you get everything set up. You'll have review copies, my teams, and then authors. But right now, and then up here you'll have notifications. So as you follow an author, she will, all the notifications when she posts one will go right here, which I just clicked to delete all of them. And then here's my profile picture, and it says Kaelie.reads, which is what I use. And then it says reviewers, settings, or logout. I'm going to click settings. Account settings are basically your normal settings. So I have two different emails here. One is the one that I signed up, which is this top one here. And then one is my backup. But this very top thing, you'll have your profile picture, a username, your email, your account email, which it says your default email will be your primary communication method. Multiple email addresses can be added if you wish to receive eBook files to them or help authors find and invite other teams. Find and invite you to their teams. So I have my primary and then my backup. And then here's where you change your password, your consent, your data processing consent, which I have, which is automatic when you update, when you accept your terms of service or whatever they use, and then your reviewer settings. So your Kindle email address, sites you can review on, and since this website also has ebooks, I have Goodreads, BookBub, and Audible US. If you'll see over here, they have Audible UK, but since I'm in the US, I just have US checked. And then you have your notification settings, if I can click on it. So here's your reader email, and you can check any of these out. And then you have author settings, which my account is not an author, so I don't have those settings. But if you want to change your account to an author account, you can, it says add author, settings to your account. And it says, this will pop up and it says add author features to your account. This cannot be undone. So choose no unless you have books to feature on Bookspread. So I'm going to choose no. And then the next website that I have here is called Edelweiss. The account settings are somewhat the create account are somewhat the same. You just add your first name, your last name, your email address, a password, and your country. And then let me click next. Okay, click back. And I can't continue. So I'm going, because it's already in use. So I'm just going to click back to login. And then click sign in. And this one is a little bit harder to use. So let me go to profile account settings. This one, you add your profile picture like everywhere. And then it says my links. So it says your name, your pronouns if you want, your email address, password, and it says account Kaelie reads non-independent / freelance. And then you have your link, which is blog website, which I have in there. And then it says Facebook, which I also have in there. Twitter, and then Goodreads. And then if I click edit, you can add a LinkedIn and a Skype. And then this down here is save. And then it tells me my privileges. And then it says user administration. It says, here's my about profile, or my about part of my profile, which is a little bit different than my last one that I had on Yahweh, which I need to go and update, but it's fine. And then you can delete account, and then it says account users, which I'm the only one. Friends, friend search, communities, publisher contacts, which these take a while to load. And it's my contact information in there for right now. I think the community takes a while to load because it's so big. But one works. So there's all the account stuff. Whoops. Let me refresh because it's freaking out on me. Um, and I will simply go through and I will make separate videos for each of these websites for you guys to go more into depth. Okay, so I think it's working now. So it automatically, when you log in, goes to review copies. But here's your home page, which is just a list of publishers. Uh, the first box is notifications, which you can get rid of any of these boxes that you want to. And then list of publishers. And then it is new catalogs, which mine was a lot more cluttered when I joined. But, and then you have digital review copies. So there's what your home page looks like. And then publishers, you can search publishers and it'll show you your recently viewed publishers and then catalogs for all different publishers. Right now it's showing me my favorite publishers. Here you can go up here and click all publishers. Then you have your favorite publishers and then your shared with you publishers, which is the share with you is if there's more than one user on this account. But there's not. And then you have Buzz, which is basically community review copies, which is where it pops up right away when you first log in. Reviews, which I have none. People, which I have none. Shelves, which I have none. Tags, orders, and then event grids. So I'm going to go back to orders. There's none. And I don't really use this website. So if you guys want to see how to request a review copy or get a review copy, I will do a tutorial on that, as well as all the other websites I showed you guys. But that's it for this website. Bye.